Hey everybody, it's me, Dragon King 72 Media LLC. It's Dragon King 72 Media LLC. Today is January the 17th, 2026. It's 3:57 a.m. And because of my communications and media company, it is my job to go through social media. It is my job to see um, what levels of communications are going on in terms of the news, entertainment, and all the other things that make my channel what it is. And so I'm going to cover it, right? Um, Let me preface this by saying that knowing how to read is a good thing. Being performative with it is another. Okay. Don't forget to go get my book at Thicker Than Water by Gregory Lamont Hemphill. It's on Amazon, anywhere you get your online reading material. I'm there. Okay, the book is there, and so is my other book, Embrace the Destiny of One. But so there's a gentleman by the name of Kai Sanat. I don't really partake in his videos, but because social media is my world and it's where I get my resource for my content, um, I've come across him in the digital space. So, he is one of the top streamers in the world. He has a huge following, and he seems to be a very joyful person. He's into the games and whatever, and again, his streaming platform, and he's always got a different celebrity on his streaming platforms and what have you. So I came across him like for real last year when there was some debacle that he was hosting some technological show, and a lot of people that were there, he was unfamiliar with him. To be fair to him, in this particular moment here, his PR team should have informed him who was going to be there, and a little bit of background on them. So for that, you can't blame him. I blame his PR person that should have known and prepared him. And that's what a good PR person do. And that's a whole nother topic. A lot of these people are hiring these PR people because it looks good, and from the looks of it, it's usually only on paper because in that situation where he didn't recognize Dion Cole or he didn't know who Wale was, I don't blame him necessarily. Um, I blame his PR person or manager, whoever it was, that did not allow him to be seen in a better light. So I blame the manager. However, this situation, there are three things going on here. One, um, he is struggling to read on these platforms, and he has different books. He's probably not even reading the whole book. He's probably just skimming through the pages. That is very performative to me. The other situation that's going on is that for likes and clicks, he's out here reading, and I ain't gonna lie to you. If he was 5 years old, reading at a third grade level, or that would be amazing. Or he was 10 years old and could understand a PhD doctorate dissertation. He would be a genius. You know what I'm saying? But at 24 years old, struggling to read, if that's in fact what he's doing, and it looks very convincing, like he is struggling to read, that is not a flex. That's not a flex that you struggling to read at 24 years old. There's too much technology out here. You know what I'm saying? There's just too much technology for you to be struggling to read. And what I don't understand is, why is everybody pretending like he is doing something so fantastic? And here's the third one. What is really happening is he's getting a lot of support for struggling to read. People are saying, "Oh, look at him! He's teaching people how to read. It's never too old. Um, you're never too old. It's never too late to learn how to read." And you know who's telling them that? MAGA folks. some of the top MAGA podcasters are out here supporting him as if he is some wild animal in the forest that they're seeing for the first time in their life. Okay? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? They're treating this like, they finally found a black person who knows how to fucking read. And what he is doing, as performative as it is, and he may know exactly what he's doing, because after all, he has one of the top streaming platforms. He knows how to play the game. A lot of you do all these, like, you do the things that you do, especially in the social space era that we're in, for likes and clicks. I don't care if you are on the right side of history. It's still, even what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get more views. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as authentic and righteous as I'm being, I would love to have more views. But I think when you get to a certain level where you don't need that shit, you don't need to be performative, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I like to think I always keep it real, but the thing is, when you know that you are, it's not making sense to me, because what he's done, unwillingly or willingly aware of it, what he's done is gave the MAGA lunatics, these racist white Christian nationalists that's out here supporting Trump, he gave them the fodder. He gave them one more box to check on their perspective on black youth. Can you imagine seeing this? You know, you all your life as a white racist person, you say black people, young black men in particular, they're crazy, they don't know how to read, yada yada yada. They act like they've never seen someone that knows how to fucking read. So when they see this, it's like they're fucking amazed. It's like they fucking amazed that a young black boy can read. There are plenty of people his age can read well beyond what he read, and better. They are acting like, they've never seen a black person go to college, graduate, get a doctorate degree, medical degree, nursing degree, teaching degree, science degree, you know, a biology degree, or they've never seen a black person with a 9 to 5 job know how to fucking read. One thing is required in all of those jobs, no matter what it is, you have to know how to fucking read. Whether it's a corporate job, mid-corporate, or a typical 9 to 5 rank and file employee, one thing is required. You have to know how to fucking read. You got to know how to read the application. You have to know how to read the fucking W-2 form to when you going through the interview. If you're in the upper echelon in the corporate world, understand the contract, what your 401k is saying. All that is required reading. You have to know how to fucking read. So for them to act like that this young man is doing something that they've never seen before in their lives is fucking ridiculous. Kai Cenat is reading and he's scratching his head and doing all this. You can tell a lot of it may be performative. And I believe it is. But if he don't know how to read, or he doesn't know how to consistently read a paragraph without wondering what word is what, it doesn't make sense to me. It's too fucking performative. And again, these white people, that's all they needed. They are looking for boxes to check in terms of the magnified stereotypes that they have about black youth. And he played, again, unwillingly or willingly, aware of it or not, he played right into that stereotype and their confirmation and their dog whistle that black youth can't read. The way they're talking, like he's teaching people how to read, and he's learning about literature. Are you fucking kidding me? James Baldwin, you know what I'm saying? Many people know Martin Luther King. Come on now, Malcolm X. Those are people who know how to fucking read. I mean, are you fucking killing? I mean, Maya Angelou. What do you? Are you fucking kidding me? They act like this is some phenomenon, but he played right into that shit. And like I said, at 24 years old, it's not a flex. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.